Off. This time we're heading toward Eureka, Arkansas for the ride in the Ozarks. So we're just about packed up here and ready to hit the road. So come along and enjoy. Well, here we are, day one. Here getting fueled up. Ready to meet the group over at Shoney's for the driver's meeting, and then we're off to Eureka, Arkansas. Okay, at about 7:30 in the morning, we met the rest of the crew at Shoney's in Bellevue. At that time, we also met with Gray Sands, who handed out the instructions for the drive, and also the contact information for the rest of the crew.
Cell phone numbers, and that will come in handy before this trip's over, so don't throw it away. When you make a wrong turn and you're out of radio.
Well, it's time to hit the road. We hit I-40 West, heading toward Arkansas.
Here we are at the rest stop, about, 90 miles into the drive, and all sitting in the car, ready to go again.
Well, we headed across the flatlands of western Tennessee, heading toward Memphis and the Mississippi. We were starting to get a little hungry, and we needed to hit one of our favorite places, and that would be Dairy Queen. Yes, and once at Dairy Queen, Gray reviewed some of the driving that we were doing and the progress that we were making, and it was time to hit the road again. Well, our tanks and throats were starting to get a little dry, so we had to make some stops along the way, but we were on the way to Eureka Springs. We arrived in Eureka Springs at the Best Western at about 4:30 in the evening. Then we headed out to one of the local restaurants for a great buffet dinner and a review of what happened during the day. And by that time, we were all tired and ready to hit the sack. Day two, we're here in Eureka Springs, and you're ready to go on our first drive with Gray Sands leading the troop. Say a few words, Jan.
Hit 'em up, move 'em out.
Okay, you heard that. Well, let's roll. We headed south on US 23. Through the beautiful countryside around Eureka and the Ozarks. We took the Pig Trail down south for about 70 miles. It was absolutely gorgeous. Twisty, turny roads, sweeping turns, and beautiful vistas. Stopped along the way to take some pictures and admire some of the beautiful vistas from over the side of the pig trail. We were getting a little parched and our stomachs a little empty, so we decided to stop at the Ork General Store. We're an eclectic little store with lots of little memorabilia all over, signs of classic eras. We stopped and had pie, soft drinks, and it was a great visit. On day three, we decided to spend it in downtown Eureka Springs. What a beautiful little city, right from the Victorian era. Actually, not much has changed since the 1800s. The buildings are been kept original as possible, and it's become an artist colony. It used to be the third largest city in Arkansas a long time ago, and it was built around a mineral spring. There's a lot of bathhouses still left. The buildings themselves are still left there. And there's a few actually operating bathhouses using the mineral springs. It's covered in beautiful little gardens and flower patches. It's just a wonderful place to visit. great way to see the city is on the trolley system. Run by the city, it takes you to all the hotels and also the attractions around Eureka Springs. While in Eureka Springs, a must-see is the old railroad station. It's full of antique equipment, old steam engines, old box cars. It's a wonderful place to visit. You can spend hours there just looking at all the equipment. I recommend it highly. After a full day of sightseeing, I have to say, our cabooses were a little tired, so we had to drag them back to the hotel for the barbecue that was about to start at 7 o'clock. The food was great, and we had a great time with meeting all the other clubs, and there were some giveaways, prizes supplied by Mazda and the other clubs. It was a wonderful trip. I really enjoyed it. And I want to thank everybody in the Music City Miata Club for making it a wonderful trip and a safe one. Thank you.